Hey guys, and today, I just made one of the elemental demons, like I said I would. I did at school because I was up really late, and there's a lot of things that happened, things I'm not gonna get into. But we have the fire elemental demon. What I said I was gonna do, and I did, and I realized when I was doing this that I did make a brother for him. Um, by the way, this is the most hardcore thing I've made in a long time. Like, I do truly love the detail that is put in when I did the shadow work. It made this thing pop just a little bit more, but not really enough to my liking. But let's get to it. Okay, say hello to the fire demon, also known as the elemental fire demon, in my own superhero universe. Um, so yeah, you guys already know the story, you guys already know the lore. Pretty much. Elemental demons are able to encase themselves into their own element. The only thing is that they are pretty much like, I guess you can say you can't shoot through them, but you have to shoot them at their central core that is their body. And so with fire, you will kind of see the silhouette of him. He would still be fire, but you will still see his silhouette in the fire, and that's kind of like the thing you have to hit. He joined. So when the giant red spores came down, him and his brother both were trapped under rubble during the whole Satan attack thing. And because of that, they pretty much they almost died until their hatred for they had hatred for a certain person in their life, and that was more really their father. Yeah, I'm going to give probably 80% of these elemental demon family issues because, well, he's an abuser, and so yeah, I'm going to so yeah, so sorry if you guys don't like that. But I do have to give some reason why they have powers. So I will not be saying his brother's powers because he's going to be the next one I'm going to be doing, but he got fire, and so he consumed the fire around him and exploded the rubble off of him and got off his brother. But he realized he can move it off pretty easily. And then when they grew horns, they realized they look a lot like demons. Fuck. I forgot about something, and I will do that later. So with their tails, they were just like, so they thought it was a new thing, and so he decided to go give revenge. This is when the water demon decided to go around and see if anything happened. That's when he found out that these spores were turning people into half demons. He taught them a way to control their powers, and so that's when they grew more powerful. And they have become great help. Okay. Okay, so it's not a big pet peeve. I'll fix it later. I swear I'm going to fix it. But I still love the drawing overall. So let's get to the things I like about, and that is everything. Everything. I have like so many pictures of like people who've made their own superheroes. So I did get my my thought process through those pictures. And this is, like I said, this is the most style thing I've ever made. And just how he looks like a warrior. So I kind of wanted to give him, I don't know if I should give him a sword or a spear. I would imagine he would use the sword for like his own fire attack. So he would use it to like strike fire or like use it to like reflect things or harness the fire into the blade. Another thing I love is the fact that I do have the heat coming off of it, and you would see this tail. The tail, I mean, not his tail, him using his fire making his head, it just shows how much control he has over his fire. I love that. I love the artistic design I did for this. This was incredibly, and I was honestly debating on if I should make it a head or if I should make it a spear or a hammer or a mallet, just to show how powerful he is with controlling his fire. I think the face was definitely the way to go. Then I had him I had like these fire that looks like he's like gathering fire into his fist and he's harnessing it around him. So that was I love that design. And like I said, I did forget the tail. It does not remove how good the superhero does look. I love it very much. I only wish I could have realized that I could just make these horns look very close together instead of making them look like split off. But it doesn't make this look any worse. It still makes it look cool. Like I said, I've always had like a top favorite. This one is going to be definitely hard to beat, especially when I draw the tail, because the reason why I never draw a tail on Crimson Mist in the first place is because, well, when I made Crimson Mist, I never thought about him having a tail. And so if I do make a tail, it's going to be kind of weird, because now it just looks like he may have like a hole inside of here or something. And if I had the tail, it would have morally been like he has the tail, and this thing would not be so much around here because the tail's like holding it up. So that's why it's sort of like that. And by the way, this is a lot of pages. Just get to that drawing alone. I'm having to skip. Oh, too much skipping. There we go. But yeah, this is most definitely my favorite superhero I ever drawn in my life. I do hope that the elemental demons will get better through all. I think I definitely picked a good pose, because when I was looking for poses for me to use, and I was looking for so many poses. This pose was just like screaming, and originally I was gonna have him like flying, because I've been doing that a lot lately, but I'm so glad I didn't, because this looks even better. It just looks like he's just ready to fight. He looks like he's skilled for battle. He looks like he's just a master right now, and that right there is just the most epic thing right there. Okay, by the way, the tail will most likely be red, because I do want to make it look separate from the suit, and so I am probably going to make the tail red. I am, though, going to make the tail look a little bit different, so it's not going to look exactly like the Water Demon's tail. It's going to look a little bit more in a different area. Also, I didn't mention it, but I put a leather jacket onto him. I wear a leather jacket. There was no reason. There was no similarities to me wearing a leather jacket and the reason why I wanted him. I just figured it would pull off the look a little bit more. Yes, it doesn't quite look like a leather jacket, but you can still tell it kind of, like a little bit, that's a leather jacket that he's wearing. And so I love it. I think it's amazing, and honestly, it's, again, top 10 best superhero I made by myself. Top 10, and I may do a whole rating system as soon as I just go look through them again, and I just be like, I make sure I knew what rating they are, and there will probably be like one TikTok of me just having it and me explaining it. So yeah, but see you guys later. I'm gonna go draw his tail because I forgot about it, and I will see you guys most likely tomorrow. That's most definitely going to be probably tomorrow, because the canvases I'm going to be getting, the canvas I'm going to get done today will be done by the seconds I can get to that canvas. I'm not even joking. So yeah. But see you guys later. Crimson Thunder out.